guys, it's Gala. Welcome back to my channel. I am out here in the beautiful streets of 5th Avenue, Playa del Carmen. I just wanted to go over a couple of things. I get asked this question a couple of times. Do you have to be rich? Do you have to have a ton of money to be able to travel full-time or part-time? You know, some people just want to travel half the year, have a home base. Or if you're like me, we're going to travel full-time for a while at least, you know, if nothing changes. Right now we're just in Playa del Carmen, Mexico until the world opens up and things changes again, and then we'll continue. No, you do not need to be rich. You do not need to have a ton of money to be able to travel. And I'm going to go over a couple ways that you're able to travel for cheap, staying in certain places, how to find cheap tickets, how to maybe save and have some money before you start traveling, and then how to get money while you're traveling so you're not missing out on anything. Okay, so the first thing you want to do, of course, is have a little nest egg. I've talked about this before. Even if you're not traveling, even before I started traveling, I always made sure I had a savings account and a decent saving, because anything can happen. You never know, especially being a single mom with 2 kids. I always want to make sure that I have something to fall back on just in case. So that's where I would start, by saving a little bit of something, you know, just in case something happens. You can travel for a couple of months. Like right now I'm traveling for a couple of months without having to worry about working while I still, you know, get going. I'm just being lazy really, because I do have a couple different ways to be able, like I'm going to tell you in another video, but it just makes it so much less stressful. And the last thing you want to do is stress about money and stuff like that while you're traveling. You have other things to stress about, like where are you going to stay, what are you going to eat. I'm always stressing about what I'm going to eat. So save. I know it might be like, yeah, I'm already, you know, stretched thin. Everything that I'm doing, I can't put any money down because I'm working and it's just going right to bills and whatever. Get a side job. That's exactly what I did before I came. I was doing Instacart. I'm not going to talk about how horrible they are, but get you something that can get you a little extra money. You don't have to work, you know, tons of hours. Work after you get off work. If you get off work at 5, start working at 5:30. It goes until maybe like 9 o'clock. Do it on Saturday and Sundays, or if you work Saturday and Sundays, do it on your other days off. Uber Eats, Uber, DoorDash, Grubhub, any one of those type of jobs or gigs. Easy way to get cash. And the fact is, they pay you. Well, Instacart started letting you cash out the same day, so you're getting your cash immediately. You're getting your cash that same week or that same day, the next day. So you take all of that, everything that you're making from your side gig, you put it into an account and you save it. Just don't spend it. That's your savings account. But there is always a way. I know sometimes, you know, time and with kids and whatever, if you really want it that, you know, badly, like I wanted it badly, you find a way to do it. Get some overtime at your job. Do an online job. Tons of work you can do online, and I'm going to go over that in a separate video. But a couple things you can do: f.i.r.e, put your skills on there. You can get easy jobs copywriting. You can get jobs teaching English online to Chinese student, Japanese student, non-English students. That's one of the biggest, or not the biggest, but one of the first things a lot of expats do when they're moving and trying to become a digital nomad. Make a plan of how you're going to travel. So my plan, how I was going to save money, or how I will once everything opens back up, you know, how I want it to, go to places that are closest to you, and then go to the place that's closest to that place that you just went to. So we were going to start Florida and hop over to Canada, because tickets to Canada one way were about $100 and something for each of us. That is super inexpensive. So we're going to jump over to Canada, super inexpensive. Then the flights from Canada to Europe, we're landing in London. That was going to be I think it was also 100 and something, or like low 200s. So that you see, I'm going from one inexpensive country, well, not inexpensive country, those are expensive countries, but the airfare would be from, you know, 100 and something, then another 100 and something, or right about 200, and then I'm going to travel through Europe. You can do the train, you can do the cheap Euro flights, super easy. So then you're jumping from countries that are going to be closest together, making your flights cheaper. Or what you can do if you don't have a list, or you just want to go wherever it's going to be, you know, the cheapest place to travel to, use Skyscanner. Skyscanner is awesome in that you can just put in where you're traveling from. So you put in Florida, or you put in California, wherever you live, and then you just put flying to anywhere. And the dates, you don't even have to put in dates, or you can put in like this year, or 3 months, or 6 months, or whatever it is, and it will literally give you how much it costs from where you are to anywhere. So that way you can see the cheapest flight. Okay, $50. I can leave from Florida to Cuba for $50. So that's what I'm gonna go in June, because that's the cheapest. And then you come back, and then you're like, okay, I can leave from Florida, or if you want to go from Cuba, I want to go from Cuba to anywhere in the world. Okay, it's gonna tell you, okay, from Cuba you can go to the Bahamas. I'm just making up some things here. I don't know where it's gonna send you, but that's a way that you can, if you're not, you know, you don't need to go on a certain schedule. You just want to fly wherever, you just want to save. That is the best way, just to use Skyscanner and get tickets like that. Save up those credit card points. I know the last thing you think about when you're saving is using a credit card, but if you use a credit card the right way, then you can get a ton of saving, a ton of deals, just by using your card like how you use your cash. And that's what I've been doing. When I signed up for the Chase Sapphire preferred card, at that time it was spend $3,000, I believe it was $3,000 in 3 months, and you get 60,000 points. And the 60,000 points, if you use it on travel, worked out to be about $1,200. And I got that back when I bought my house, and I was planning on doing Europe and a couple other places. So I used it to buy the things that I was going to buy anyway. I was going to buy, you know, my fridge, my stove. I was going to buy new couches, and I was going to use the cash from my savings account to pay for that. So instead of just using the cash from my savings account and just paying for it straight out, I went ahead and I used the card. So once I accumulated $3,000 in points, or $3,000 in 3 months, which I did in like a week, I received the 60,000 points in the 60,000 bonus points. Now that translates, as I said, to about $1,200. Each card is going to be different, so you know, double check. And the promotions change every so often, so I'm not sure what they're doing now. But that is an easy way. And once you're done, you know, you get your points, you spend the money right now, you go home, just pay the credit card immediately. So you're not going to have a balance, you're not going to carry a balance, you're not going to have the fees, and you're not going to have interest or anything like that. You pay it off immediately, because I had the $3,000 in my checking account to just take the cash and pay it. But that wouldn't have gotten me anything, right? Using my credit card points, or using my credit card, will get me points. So then I just use that and then use my cash to pay it back. Simple. And you can use that pay whatever bills you have, your electric bill, your groceries. I put everything on my cards. I have my American Express that I got points. I use that for Amazon gift cards, Visa gift cards. So it's easy for me to just swipe the gift cards when I'm traveling. Before I was leaving, I needed a couple things from Amazon. You know, you're always buying stuff. I redeemed for an Amazon gift card, and I was able to buy the things that I needed, like a backpack, certain clothes or certain shoes, certain items that I needed to take with me. So that's a way you can save without going into debt or anything like that. Take advantage of those credit card points. Another way to save when you're traveling, consider house sitting or pet sitting. I know there are websites, and I've seen families and I've seen singles, couples, you know, whatever, do it. I haven't done it personally, But house sitting or pet sitting for somebody that's traveling for a while, they're leaving their country, join a ton of groups. The Facebook groups is another way to meet different expats, and a lot of the time they'll post who wants a house swap or who wants a house sit, things like that. You can sign up for the official house sitting and pet sitting website, and you can look through and see what's on there, and you can just sit for somebody, pet sit, watch their house, watch their pets, feed their pets when they're gone for a while, and you stay there for completely free. Sometimes they'll have a vehicle that you can use. Sometimes they'll leave your food in the fridge. So that's free. All you need to find is your airfare to get there. Another way is hostels. Stay in hostels. Hostels aren't all horrible or what you may think, or what you may have seen. I've seen a ton of expats and family expats that stay in hostels, and they look really nice. So you just have to look. There are really inexpensive places to stay. So it's up to you what you're looking for. And again, if you're using credit card points, it can pay for that. I've always stayed at really inexpensive hotels, and I haven't stayed anywhere that's really grimy or gringy or anything like that yet. I'm sure it's bound to happen, but it hasn't happened yet. So that's another way that you can save on accommodations when you're traveling, because between accommodations and airfare, that's the two biggest things that you're going to encounter. At the end of the day, you guys, it's not that expensive to travel. You don't have to be rich to travel. That was a myth. That was a thing of the past. 2021, 2020, 2022, we don't need to be rich to travel. You just need to know that you want to travel, have the mindset. You have to be a go-getter, and you got to go out there and do it. Like I mentioned before, and probably one of my previous videos, have a savings. I would not be doing anything without a saving, but that's me. You don't have to, but I would say, do it, because it just makes everything better. It just makes you not stressed. You can just chill. So I'm here on a Sunday just chilling, because I don't have anything else to do, and I'm not gonna, I'm not stressing or worrying about where the next meal or whatever is gonna come from, how I'm gonna get to the next country, even though I'm staying in Mexico right now. But you just don't have to stress about certain things. So have a savings, get an online job, super easy to do. Look into Skyscanner, get cheap tickets, hostels, credit card points, tons of different ways. And I have a video coming up also about a couple different work from home or digital jobs that you can do, and that will give you just some more ideas of things that you probably didn't think about or know about that you can do while you're traveling to get you to the amount of money that you need to travel. That's it for this video today, you guys. I hope I provided some information on traveling, how you can do it on the low, and you're a little bit less scared if you were thinking about it but thinking you cannot. Okay, thank you for watching.
Remember to like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications.